I see different life in pieces of stuff that are laying around. People would definitely say a lot of what I use as junk. I get to take what someone says is useless and give it a life in a different way with a different purpose where it's seen. Name's Tim Reid. I'm a metal sculptor. If metal sculpting wasn't the title that I have, I'd be fine with storyteller. I work largely with reclaimed steel. We make bird baths, water features, pieces that are a mixture of glass and steel, crazy figures, and a lot of planters, a lot of stuff that incorporates gardens into it. I love the process. I love creating with reclaimed material. I think often the worse it's been treated, the more beautiful it often is. The tread sculptor's philosophy, it's something that I believe in, which is that something or someone's past doesn't define their or its future. When I go and collect a bit of steel from someone, I will be asking question after question. I just want to know something that I will remember that's significant about that object. I had a business with my best mate and it was doing well, and yet I found myself at a point where I stopped functioning. I essentially felt suicidal. I felt like every little bit of effort is so hard, let alone big effort, which is almost impossible. We've been really aggressively trying to make me better. So that involved lots of different medication and lots of hospitalisation, a heap of electroconvulsive treatment, relatively high dose of an antidepressant. You know, there were times where I wasn't depressed because I was a fucking zombie. Sometimes feeling nothing is worse than feeling shit. When I think of what it's like to carry a heavy burden and a sculpture around that, I think of this ridiculously heavy beam. The project that we're just starting now is relevant to me because of my journey, and I do some mentoring and work in mental health, and there's been a lot going on for people and people close to me, which makes it harder, you know. Metal sculpting helps me all the time, every day, really. The material is what really got me into it, to look at material and see story and history in it. I like what I do. A lot of it is still hard work. I don't think I'll ever change my career, put it that way. Coming into the mental health system at the time, any health professional out there, anyone you talk to, you're hoping that person might be the one that can give you some hope and the potential to be better. We said way back then that when I am doing okay and healthy enough, that we will do everything we possibly can to mentor and support other people struggling in their mental health. I am certainly at a point where my window of tolerance is quite small, and part of managing that and freeing myself from some of that is to make artwork. It's the hardest thing to get people to understand who are struggling with any of this sort of stuff is there's a way through. there is a way through. And whilst you feel like there's not, there is a way through. To make artwork that reflects that, and if someone that is struggling in any way, or a family member who has a family member that's struggling, whatever, if they can stand in front of a piece of artwork and understand it from the point of heaviness and weight, and it shows some of how they feel, then that, I guess, is the goal of art. I don't think I've ever had such a significant sculpture that has come together in such a meaningful way in terms of the way things were discovered and the way it's evolved in my head has been, I can appreciate that. But my philosophy from that very beginning was that when I am healthy enough, that I would do whatever I could to support other people in their mental health journey, and help guide them through it.